Okay, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Here we are. Hopefully that sounds all right. We'll be playing with some things throughout the day here. Let's see if I can get this up a little bit higher. Try to keep my phone charging while we're at it. Don't want that dying on us. You know how it goes. The important things. The important things. I'm here for a good time. And probably a long time because, yes. Shoot, I gotta make sure this is working right. Hopefully this is working. Hopefully we're doing okay. It seems like we are. Seems like we're doing okay, which I appreciate. So that'll be a good thing. On my playback, it's just not looking great. If stream's a little iffy, I apologize. It shouldn't be too bad today, though. We should be rocking and rolling here soon. The NFL draft is starting in just about 15 or so minutes. They always run a little bit late, so it might be a little bit of time, but you know, it's always going to be a good time. I'm excited to see my man Roger Goodell up there. I'm pumped. Okay, all right. No, I'm just kidding. But we got Roger Goodell. We got Caleb Williams. We've got Marvin Harrison Jr. We got Drake May. We got Jayden Daniels. A lot of NFL franchises are going to be changed drastically today as the NFL draft starts. We're going to see a lot of quarterback desperate teams find their guy, and hopefully find their guy for the future, not just for, a patch and a Band-Aid, but hopefully for a good long time. Cornerstone of their franchise, the leaders for a very, very long time. And there's a couple guys. It's a very good quarterback draft. Of course, Caleb Williams. Of course, Jayden Daniels, Drake May, J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr. Those guys have all had their name thrown around quite a bit. Keep an eye on day 3 for Joe Milton. Okay, I think he's going to be a stud. He can launch that football, and he's not bad with it either, from Tennessee. So there's going to be a lot of good guys in this draft. I'm super excited about it. We're rocking our Cardinals gear today. I might even zoom out just a little bit just to make sure that we're firing on all cylinders. Let's see what that would look like if I'm going to kill my camera for just a second. Actually, I'll get
I'm
super excited about it.
Clean water is essential to look and feel your best, and nothing filters harsh, smelly chemicals out of all the water in your home like the Life Source water system.
Life Source water system.
Nearly 300 musicians, including stars like Billie Eilish and Green Day,
Clean water is essential to look and feel your best, and nothing filters harsh, smelly chemicals out of all the water in your home
and Transportation
like the Life Source water system.
The Fans First Act, which focuses on ticket sales, transparency, consumer protection, and predatory resellers. The act was born shortly after Ticketmaster's 2022 Taylor Swift Eras Tour debacle, which left fans empty-handed and outraged.
Cabazon, the chance to pitch their business plans as their proposals.
My name, describe my products. How much amount of money did I want to ask
Consumer
for?
protection.
Rock this. All right, we're looking good here. We're looking real good. Hopefully it's not lagging too much. Hopefully my voice and my audio is working out. I'm not entirely sure how that's going for you, but hopefully it'll be okay. But I appreciate you checking in here, joining in. If you're here, we just have a few minutes until the NFL draft starts. We're looking for a lot of good, looking for big news coming out of the NFL today. So that it's something to get excited about. Something to get excited about indeed. Whether you're a Chicago Bears fan, you already know what the first overall pick is going to be. You're expecting Caleb Williams. You still got that number 9 overall pick. You don't know. Is that going to be a Romeo Odunze? Is that going to be a trade down piece? Maybe a trade up piece? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot to go in to this NFL draft, and I'm super excited about. But we should be looking good here. I'm super excited for the NFL draft. It should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. We'll get going here in just a second. I don't know. I don't even remember exactly how long this NFL draft is, whether it's just an hour or two. We're going to be here. Either way, we're going to be here for it. I'm excited to see what we can see, what we can get into. But either way, it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, like I said, either way, I'm super excited. I'm super excited. We're gonna have a good time here at the NFL draft. I apologize if it's being a little laggy for you. I'm gonna do my best to manage that. Still, like I said, this is my second stream ever, so hopefully this goes okay. I'm actually gonna turn that down just a little bit. It's a little bright for me. Had a concussion, still have a concussion, so hopefully I might have to dim the light here and there. But we are in good shape. We're in good shape. The NFL draft is just a few minutes away, 5 or so minutes. Of course, my mock draft, we got Caleb Williams going number 1. We've got I have Jayden Daniels going 2 to the Washington Commanders. Number 3, I would not be surprised to see a trade. I don't think the Patriots are in love with Drake May. I've heard rumblings that they like Michael Penix a lot as well, so maybe they're willing to trade down, allow somebody to get Drake May, and then they find a 5-6 spot where they can get maybe back down in the 10s, 20s. I have no idea what to expect for Michael Penix. He could go as high as 6 today. He could go as low as a second day. So maybe low second rounder even. So I don't know. This was exciting. We know who the number 1 overall pick is. Great. I'm pretty confident we know who the number 2 is. I think Jayden Daniels is for sure going to the Commanders, but I don't know that for sure. I wouldn't bet money on it. Actually, I probably would, but depending on the odds, I don't know what the odds are. But Jayden Daniels is probably going number 2 to the Washington Commanders. Next, we probably have Drake May. I would assume going at 3. I don't think it's to the Patriots. I think the Patriots trade down. The Arizona Cardinals, if they stay in the 4, I think we will for sure take Marvin Harrison Jr., best prospect available that's not a quarterback, right? And we need playmakers. We need weapons. He brings that. He's got the elite pedigree of Marvin Harrison Sr. He knows how to play the game. We know Kyler Murray is a decent enough quarterback to give him the looks that he needs. We know that the Cardinals have those guys around the locker room, whether it's Larry Fitzgerald still, that is going to help Marvin out. So I think we're in good shape there. I think it's going to be for sure Marvin Harrison Jr. at 4. But I'm not even convinced about that either. Just because there is so many different options, there is so many quarterback needy teams that I could see us somebody else taking him, and yeah, not entirely sure what to expect. But it could go a lot of different ways. There's going to be a lot of trades today. That's what I'm most excited about, is the trades and finding out which teams are quarterback hungry enough to make their move. Don't mind me. I'm just going to be throwing on my draft here in a second, making sure that we are all good to go. Hopefully everything's working all right on your guys' end. I do appreciate everybody who hops in. My guy, Jayden Curso, my man, I appreciate you. Dude, I was planning on playing some 2K last night. It didn't happen, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. I don't know how long this draft is, but if it's not today, we're playing some tomorrow. All right. Just gotta get everything set up here. But I appreciate you checking in, Curso, for sure. All right, we are just about 2 minutes away from the NFL draft starting. Hopefully we can just get that up and going here shortly. Hopefully my internet is going to cooperate with me. That is the biggest piece of all this. And like I said, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing today. Might throw on some Madden, might throw on something in the background while I watch the draft or listen to the draft or whatever it may be. Hopefully you guys can get all the picks. But yeah, we're definitely going to be in and out of things here. So we're staying busy talking football for sure. That's the main purpose of today. But we might be throwing on some 2K. We might be throwing on some Madden. So you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll be keeping it fun. We'll be keeping it active here. You best believe. Just a couple minutes. Actually, while we wait, why don't we throw on some Madden today? Why don't we? Why don't we? Maybe we'll throw on. Maybe we'll Thunder and 4 for sure, dude. Man, we struggled game one. We struggled game one. All right, but we were young. We had a week off. We were a little rusty, but Thunder and 4 for sure. The Pelicans looked bad yesterday. They couldn't get anything going. They looked good in the first 2 minutes of the game. Jonas Valanciunas had 11 points, and then he only had 7 more points the rest of the game, I think. So, yeah, no, I'm not worried about the Pelicans. They're not even one of the best home court teams. Of course, it's going to be a little bit harder in New Orleans rather than at home, but it's not even like it's a far trip. Like, I am not stressed about the Pelicans. The only thing is if Zion does come back healthy, maybe he gives us some problems because we don't have anybody his size to really compete with him. But I still doubt it. I still think we're going to get the Pelicans in 4. No questions asked. All right, let me get my setup going here. Go. All right. Here we are. Beautiful. Okay, the NFL draft is just about to get going here. Looks like we're at a commercial as of right now. That's cool. We're throwing on some Madden as we go. So we have something in the background as we go in between picks. We talk some football. We play some Madden. You know how it goes. It's kind of a chill. Just a chill vibes. We're not doing anything crazy around here. Definitely excited about this NFL draft though. If you have any crazy takes, feel free, throw them in the comments. If you want to know if you got any hot takes, throw them in the comments. Let me know who your favorite team is. Curso, I don't know if you're still around here, but I don't even know. Do you watch football at all? I don't know. I know you're not big into football, but do you watch any football? Do you watch the Falcons? You a Falcons guy? All right, we're gonna throw this headphone in. We got some draft coming up. 150,000 people there in Detroit. They're ready for the draft. This is sweet. I'm just watching on the ABC, so it's not going to be the NFL Network situation. But let's throw some 2K, or let's throw some Madden on here. Let's play something. I don't know exactly what we're going to do. Maybe we'll do this Draft Champions mode that I was playing yesterday. That's new for the draft. We'll see. We got Nick Saban on the ESPN. Curso doesn't watch any football. Jayden, bro, what are you doing? Why are you lacking? Why are you just missing everything? Big basketball guy. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, you can do both. You can do both. Nah, I'm kidding, Curso. You do your thing. I'm a big basketball guy too. Do you watch more than just the? Do you watch like as many games as you can? Do you just watch the Hawks? How is that? All right, we got a little man. All right, we might rip some packs or something while we're here, just for fun, just for a little something. It doesn't drain my attention, you know how it goes. We're still gonna be zoned in on the draft. That's number one for sure. Everything else will kind of just be a secondary. Like I said, we're just kind of vibing. We're just kind of vibing today. Hopefully we can get some more people here in this. I don't know. I've always been a big guy about watching streams during the NFL draft, just because, I don't care to actually watch it. I don't know. It's really boring to watch. But if we can have a good conversation while we're doing it, then I love it. I love it. We're hanging out with some of the big YouTube guys in the sports world. I love doing the draft. Curso watches a little bit of college here and there. All right, you big Bulldogs? You a Bulldogs fan? And then everything. Okay, good. Keeping up with the league. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. We're not just playing with the Hawks. That would be a little sad, a little depressing. I get it though. I get it. Okay, I don't even know what this is. We're just gonna quick sell this. Oh. I don't know what just happened. Cool. We're just ripping packs. We're just doing something. We're not too worried about anything. We're just ripping some packs. Hopefully we get some good pulls. I don't even know what good pulls are, but hopefully we get them. You know what I mean? So whatever. Again, we're just waiting for the draft to start. It's gonna be happening here soon. 92 DeMarcus Lawrence seems cool. I don't know. You tell me. I guess Curso can't tell me. He doesn't know no Madden. Come on. I'm gonna keep calling you Curso, dude. This Jayden thing is not resonating with my head right now. John Madden, left tackle. Man, these packs are from Thanksgiving. I'm really behind. I'm just ripping. Okay, I'm also going to turn my brightness down again because it is starting to bother my head. Hopefully this isn't too bad of lighting for you. The real deal's Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, legend. Apollo Creed. And then we've got that. Okay. Cool. Quick sell it. Yep. My NFL draft keeps freezing. I wish I could show you the draft. I don't know what I can and can't show you. Copyright, you know how it goes. Quick sell that. Get some 500 coins. We are up to 2 viewers. Hell yeah. We're moving. We're just waiting for the NFL draft. We're ripping some packs in Madden that are forever old. I don't even know. But yeah, we're just going to rip them. 82, Derrick Henry. It's a cool looking card. I'll give you that for sure. I don't even think any of these packs are good. But again, we're just waiting for the NFL draft to start. It's just a minute or two out. It's 6:02 my current time. So it's supposed to start at 6. Obviously it didn't start at 6. But they're always running a little bit late. So it is what it is. We'll get to the draft here in a second. They're actually like on the show at least now. That's why I'm going to throw my headphones back in. We're waiting. Okay, we're going to switch it real quick. This commission.
Barry, I'm just fired up.
What's it on your sweater?
Mom, spaghetti.
Why are you so wound up? You need a hug?
Oh, we don't hugs? I'm ready.
Going on. Oh, and it's lagging for me. It's lagging so hard. Darn it. Alright, back to my Xbox. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. Let's see. Again, it's just like promotional commercials for the draft, but it's not actually the draft. This Christian Gonzalez card looks pretty cool though. We're gonna just keep ripping these packs until the draft actually starts, until we actually have something to talk about. We've heard the rumors, we've had the discussions. I've made a couple videos recently about the NFL draft. So if you have any thoughts on those, let me know. But we've talked about it so much that there's really not much else to do. They're playing some Not Afraid, Eminem, Detroit, stand up, dude. For this NFL draft, it's kind of cool. It's definitely a great vibe there in Detroit. It looks a lot more fans are there right now than there has been in many years. I heard there was 150,000 fans there 2 hours before the draft actually started. So, but now Commish and Eminem is here. Let's see.
To the NFL draft in Detroit. Let's go, Big D. How you like that? I was just kidding about the rap battle. We're going to save that for another day. But the pride...
Oh, and now it's lagging for me. It's lagging. My internet's not great. I apologize. But we got Commissioner Roger Goodell and Eminem at the...
Jared Goff.
One shot.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Aiden Hutchinson. Pro Football Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. And Pro Bowl Hall of Famer Barry Sanders. Hey, this is crazy. I believe it. Before I say anything, Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Jared Goff. Let's go, baby. Hey, Detroit, let's turn up tonight, baby. Let's get it. What's Detroit? What's up, football fans? 90% of the world. How we doing here in Detroit? Great job, guys. I just got one thing to say. What up, though?
All right, Detroit. Come on. Okay, Detroit, we got fans from 32 teams right down here, and of course all the Detroit faithful in the back. Welcome to all of you, and most importantly, thank you to Detroit. You guys have been awesome. All right, you ready to get the show on the road? Okay, the 2024 NFL Draft is now underway. The Chicago Bears are now on the clock.
on the clock. They would love to follow the blueprint that.
Okay. All right. This is cool. This is cool. Chicago is now on the clock. We know who the pick is probably going to be. Of course, it's Caleb Williams here. So this isn't anything crazy. This is what we expect. This isn't the draft really hasn't started yet. I mean, it's officially started, but it's not really started. You know what I mean? So Caleb Williams is going to be the obvious pick. It's going to be cool. It's whatever. But the draft hasn't really started yet. The draft has not really started yet. Okay, so we're waiting for the Chicago Bears to make a pick. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is cool. This is cool. I'm excited. I'm excited. They're showing Drake May currently in the green room. He's just chilling. We got this Rich Eisen card. That's kind of cool. Again, we're just ripping facts while we wait for the draft to really get going. Again, the Chicago Bears are technically up on the clock, but they're going to take Caleb Williams. We know that. We know that. Hoping to get some more people here in the stream. I'd be excited if you do hop in. Drop in comments your favorite team, your favorite player, who you want to take in the NFL draft, because I'm just excited. I want to talk some football. So if you're here to talk some football, let's talk some football. This Ring of Honor card in Madden is looking kind of cool. Oh, 90 middle linebacker John Madden. Cool. All right, whatever. Again, we're just ripping some packs mid time as we wait for the draft to actually start. We are just waiting for the Chicago Bears to make a pick. Just waiting for the Chicago Bears to make a pick. That's all. Waiting for the Chicago Bears to make a pick.
Coach, I love his game. I love his attitude. He's a guy who's just really aggressive. You get the ball to him out in space. Not only is he fast, but he's going to break tackles, runs very aggressively. I just love what he brings to the offense. He's going to bring an attitude to any team that drafts him.
Remember Jarvis Landry? He came out. Kind of reminded a little bit of play with a little bit of that.
Exactly. Yeah.
A little bit of that attitude.
He was down in Miami with the Dolphins.
Yeah.
But this guy's fast.
Yeah.
Quarterback class is strong. Wide receiver class is strong, and so too is really the anchor of your football team, the offensive line class. Field Yates, who's our draft expert, who will be with us throughout the night, keeping us up to date on the movements that are doubtless going to come with trades and so forth. Here are the guys that Field has listed as the top 5 offensive linemen, and those might not be the only 5, Field, that go in the first round tonight, and all of these are highly regarded in NFL circles.
No question about that, Reese. Certainly the quarterback is going to be the position that dominates headlines tonight, but do not be surprised that offensive lineman is the next position up. We could see more than 10 offensive linemen taken in the first round, which would break the record that was set all the way back in 1968. And here's the great news. First of all, a lot of teams need offensive linemen in the NFL, but you've got all different types of players in this year's draft class. You've got big, long offensive tackles like Joel, who's off the top of my board. You've got a player in J.C. Latham that, of course, Coach knows very well, who's 342 pounds of pure right tackle.
He's going to bring an attitude to any team that drafts him.
Remember Jarvis Landry? He came out, kind of reminded a little bit of, play with a little bit of that a little bit of that attitude.
He was down in Miami with the Dolphins.
Yeah. But this guy's fast.
Quarterback class is strong, wide receiver class is strong, and so too is really the anchor of your football team, the offensive line class. Field Yates, who's our draft expert, who will be with us throughout the night, keeping us up to date on the movements that are doubtless going to come with trades and so forth. Here are the guys that Field has listed as the top 5 offensive linemen, and those might not be doing that in the green room Field.
Reese, it's always special in here, and I'm so excited to be in this room. There's a lot of emotions in here already.
No question about that, Reese. Certainly the quarterback is going to be the position that dominates headlines tonight, but do not be surprised that offensive lineman is the next position up. We could see more than 10 offensive linemen taken in the first round, which would break the record that was set all the way back in 1968. Here's the great news. First of all, a lot of teams need
ahead of this. All smiles, of course. And Drake May's family, the May brothers, getting ready to go as they find out where Drake goes. He told me earlier today that he feels incredibly calm with what's going to happen tonight and excited for a new city, Reese, outside of North Carolina, where he's lived his entire life.
The entire May family, legends in the state of North Carolina.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams, quarterback, Southern California.
All right, so no surprise at all. I mean, we knew that was going to be Caleb Williams. We knew that forever ago. But good for Caleb. Good for Caleb. Caleb Williams is the starter for the Chicago Bears. There's nothing really to compete there with. It just... Yeah, I mean, he won the Heisman 2 years ago. He has been, ever since he won the Heisman, he's been the #1 overall pick for the past 2 years. So no surprises, no surprises. Caleb Williams is off the draft board, and we understand that. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. So it's cool, but the draft still really hasn't started yet. We're waiting for what happens. I mean, #2, we have the Washington Commanders now on the clock. They're probably going to be taking Jayden Daniels. So I don't think there's going to be any surprise there. But Caleb Williams going to Chicago, good for him. He looks pretty hyped. He looks pretty hyped. Bears look pretty hyped. Bears fans holding up Caleb Williams, fatheads, Walter Payton fatheads. They seem excited about Caleb Williams. So good for them. Good for them. I got something in my eye here. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. They're going through a little Caleb Williams tribute thing. Talking about his mom a lot, especially about that game against, who was it, Washington? When Caleb Williams went into the stands and cried with his mom. Caleb's kind of dissecting that right now, giving his reaction, his breakdown of it, how close he is with his mom. So he's kind of doing a little shout out there, which is cool. Shout out to moms. Shout out all the moms. We love you, moms. But again, we are now just waiting for the Washington Commanders to make their pick. Like I said, we might do a little Madden in between, so I'm going to just keep ripping some packs here while we wait for those Commanders to make that pick. We are definitely waiting for that second overall pick. It's less, like Caleb Williams was for sure number 1. Number 2 is probably Jayden Daniels in my eyes. A lot of people think Drake May. A lot of people think Drake May is slipping even past 3. We'll see. It's a possible trade-up scenario as well. Holy crap. Pat McAfee, 99 overall. So, shows he was the Browns. Was he ever a Brown? I didn't think he was ever a Brown, but that's sick. 99 Pat McAfee card. Again, these are old packs. I'm just ripping them. Just having some fun here as we wait for the Commanders again to make that second selection. They've got about 5 minutes left before their clock is up, but it should be good. We got a quick sell 200 coins here. Cool. Really, I'm just trying to get up to 15,000 coins again, so I can have another draft entry to the draft champions mode. And that is gonna do it. 25,000 coins. Again, we're just ripping these packs until the Washington Commanders make their pick. We're here just for vibes. We're here just to hang out and chill. But hopefully it's a good time for everyone. That's my goal. I just kind of want to vibe. Watch the NFL draft. I can't watch the draft straight up because it's just so boring, man. So boring. But we can do some things in between. We can rip some packs of Madden. Maybe we'll get to playing Madden here in a second. I just want to talk football. Hopefully you guys join the stream here. Get the chat going a little bit. That'd be a lot of fun. Just talking football. That's really what I'm here for. I just want to talk football with y'all. So join up. Get your friends in here. Let's talk some football, man. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. All right, the Bears are pretty excited about this Caleb Williams pick, though. I'm going to throw in the headphones again, just as the clock starts winding down for the Washington Commanders. But it should be cool. Oh, wow. Okay. So they just said here on the ABC broadcast of the NFL draft that Caleb Williams going number 1 overall makes USC the school with the most number 1 picks ever. So that's pretty cool. And they broke a tie. It was a tie until Caleb Williams was drafted. It was a tie between them and Oklahoma, which is interesting because, of course, Caleb Williams started his college career at Oklahoma. But with recent picks of Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield going number 1 from Oklahoma, they put a tie with the USC Trojans, and now it is broken again. The USC Trojans get the lead there. All right, they are also now saying that the Washington Commanders pick is in. Once I see Roger Goodell walk up to the stage, I'm going to cut this Madden, because I know you don't really care about this Madden, because I don't really care about this Madden. It's just something to do while we wait in between rounds and stuff. What we'll do here is we'll cut to the sound of the NFL draft. I don't want to do the sound too much. I don't want to do the visuals of the draft. I don't want any copyright issues here with YouTube. So, but once Roger Goodell starts walking up to announce that Washington Commanders pick, we'll cut to that audio. We'll hear old Roger make that pick. But we assume that pick is definitely going to be Jayden Daniels or at least Drake May. But yes, I think it's Jayden Daniels. The Commanders are in an interesting situation. 4 wins this last season, had Sam Howell at quarterback, and he honestly put up some decent numbers. Obviously, he wasn't anything flashy, but it looks like Rodgers coming up right now. So let's see. Yes, he's coming up. So let's cut you to there.
Taking his time.
Look at this beautiful picture. Look at this beautiful picture.
With the second pick.
Oh no, my stream is dying. With the second pick, don't do me like this, Rogers. Don't do me like this. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. I'm so sorry.
Caleb Williams won it in 22, Jayden Daniels in 23, and now the Commanders have longed for a quarterback, and they believe they found it here.
Daniels. I'm sorry for the
really
skip.
Impressed with Jayden Daniels.
I promise you,
leap from the 2022 season to the 2023 season when he won the Heisman has just been spectacular. We had his coach Brian Kelly on game day a couple of hours ago. He's just talking about the maturation, the leadership skills, and where he came in just a couple of years. And here he is now, the number 2.
This guy. What about this guy? Boom. Is this right? Nope. Nope, not right. Yeah, there we go. Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels. I'm just having fun on my stream. Jayden Daniels is the pick for the Washington Commanders. So good for them. Good for the Commanders. I like the pickup here for Jayden Daniels. I think we all knew this was happening. So not really a surprise by any means, but it's cool. It's definitely cool. Good for Jayden Daniels. I like the fit. I think working with Cliff Kingsbury is going to be really cool for Jayden Daniels. We know he won the Heisman just a year ago in the college world, but no, Jayden Daniels is the right pick here. I think he's a little bit more put together, a little bit more NFL ready than a Drake May. I like the fit. Again, he's already got some nice receivers there in Washington with scary Terry McLaurin, with Jahan Dotson. I like, obviously, they're still putting a lot of things together. They just fired Ron Rivera and his staff, bringing in Dan Quinn to be the new head coach, brought in Cliff Kingsbury to be that offensive personnel influencer. Again, that's what really Cliff's job is going to be, developing Jayden Daniels. And Jayden Daniels needs every opportunity he can to succeed. But he's got the tools. He's been in college for a long time. He's a little up there in age. I think he's, 24 years old already. So as a rookie, that's a little bit old. But he's got the tools. He's got the talent. He's got the playmaking ability. He's got the leadership. He's got the maturity of a leader that you want in the NFL. He's going to be starting day one. No questions asked. So, I don't know. I'm excited for Jayden Daniels. I think he can definitely make it work. I think he's definitely a good piece to have. I mean, he went for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, all in SEC play. So, he's been tested. Last QB to come out of LSU, Joe Burrow, is obviously shining well. So, the translation is usually pretty good from SEC to the NFL. Obviously, Mac Jones is not a good source to look at there if you wanted to play devil's advocate there. But the Commanders seem pretty happy. Their watch party, their fans, their draft room, they seem pretty hyped about this pick on Jayden Daniels. And I think it's a pick to get excited about. But now the NFL draft really starts. I think still the New England Patriots are going to take Drake May, which is good. It's good. I think that's a good pick. I think he's going to take a little bit longer to develop than a Caleb Williams, than a Jayden Daniels. But I think it's still something to be really excited about for the New England Patriots. It's been a little bit of rumor that they might trade the pick, but it looks to me that the pick is in for the New England Patriots. And since the pick came in so early, I think it's just no questions. I think they are going to take Drake May, number 3. And then the draft will really start with my Arizona Cardinals at 4. Actually, not really even then, because Marvin Harrison Jr. will be the pick unless they decide to trade it, which they could, right? The Arizona Cardinals last season had the number 3 overall pick. They traded that down. The Texans wanted it. They got Will Anderson from Alabama. That obviously worked out pretty well for the Texans. The Arizona Cardinals picked up like an extra 3rd rounder as well as their 1st rounder this season, which we thought was going to be a lot higher than it is, right? It's only pick 27 right now because the Texans had a great season, but I can't blame Monty Austin or Fort, or however you say his last name, the Cardinals GM. I can't blame him for making that trade because I think everybody thought the Texans were going to be a lot worse and we were going to have 2 really high first-round picks this season. That just didn't work out. The Texans had a really good draft. They had a really good season, played really well. C.J. Stroud had one of the best rookie seasons for a quarterback ever. And so it's really good for the Texans. We have the 27th overall pick, but I'm just saying that we still then moved up as well in that draft to the 6th position and drafted Paris Johnson out of Ohio State. So would I be surprised if the Arizona Cardinals trade their 4th overall pick? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I think it would be a good decision, actually. But I'm really excited about Marvin Harrison Jr. as well. So if we can get him, we get him. You know what I'm saying? So let's definitely take that. But the pick is in for the New England Patriots. I don't see Roger Goodell walking up quite yet. So we've got some time. But I think we're going to be in a good position here. I think the draft is really going to get going as the New England Patriots make their selection, which again is the pick is in. The pick is in, and it is Drake May, North Carolina, quarterback. So good for Drake May. Good for Drake May. I think that's a great pickup for them. I think that the draft is going really well so far. But again, now my Arizona Cardinals are up, and they have a decision to make, whether it's to be trading or to select the best available prospect that's not a quarterback in Marvin Harrison Jr. by far. Okay, so not at all. Take it as you will. We are off from what's his name? Jayden Daniels, and the pick is in, and it is Drake May. Good for Drake. Good for Drake. The May brothers both there at the draft in Detroit. Luke May was able to make the trip due to a contract he made, or a clause in his contract. As he plays professional basketball in Japan. Luke May, Tar Heel legend, if you remember, hit a couple game winners in the NCAA tournament. But now his brother Drake gets drafted at number 3 and is going from North Carolina so good for Drake to Foxborough, Massachusetts. Good for Drake.
Luke played basketball in North Carolina. I'm on national championship.
They're doing a little thing on Luke May, so I'm going to let you listen to that.
You know, baseball player, he won national championship as well. And then Bo, he walked on the team in basketball in North Carolina. 3 of my best friends. You know, all we do is, play ball and, anything that's competitive.
And Marvin Harrison Jr. by far.
I think you'll be the youngest.
At all. Take it as you will. We are off from what's his name? Jayden Daniels, and the pick is in, and it is Drake May.
Your emotions right now?
I'm really proud of the man he is and the football player. So we're just excited for him. It feels like a long time coming, and he's wanted this since I can remember. So it's great, and these guys couldn't be happier for him.
You've all had a front row seat to what Drake has done and the hard work that he's put in. Luke, you've kind of been smiling this whole day. What is the source of that smile for your baby brother?
I know how far he's come, and just so much hard work and many hours on the basketball court out in the yard.
No, this is cool. A little show and tell with Luke May. I think it's really cool to see the brothers there together. Great pickup again for the New England Patriots, getting Drake May. Now the Arizona Cardinals are on the clock again. I don't know. I'm really excited to see this. I'm so sorry. I just knocked my mic way off. I apologize. I think Drake May is a great pickup for the New England Patriots. Again, I think he's going to take a little bit longer to develop then a Jayden Daniels, then a Caleb Williams. But he's the most raw prospect. He has some of the best arm strength in the entire draft, has some of the best mobility in the entire draft, and that's even comparing him with Jayden Daniels and Caleb Williams. He's got the raw talent. It's just going to take a little bit longer to put it all together and make him pro ready. ACC football play is a lot different than SEC or Pac-12 or Big 12 even, when Caleb Williams played in Oklahoma for a short time. But I think it's a great pickup nonetheless. I think he's going to be a great player. It's going to take him some time. He's 6'4", 223. He's got the weight, the size of an absolute monster. So I think Drake May could be a stud of a pick for the New England Patriots. But now my Arizona Cardinals are on the clock, and the pick is in, it says. They're still doing some highlights of Drake May's time at UNC. But with the Cardinals saying the pick is in, it means we are not trading it away, most likely. And the selection will be, in fact, Marvin Harrison Jr., which is cool. I'm really excited about that pick. We obviously need some playmakers, especially now with Marquise Hollywood Brown gone to the Chiefs in free agency. I really like this idea. I really like Marvin Harrison. I mean, there's nothing to hate about that pick. He's a stud wide receiver. He's going to add a lot of electricity, a lot of energy to the Cardinals. And it looks like they're about to announce that pick, so I'm going to switch you to that audio now.
And the Arizona Cardinals about to make their first pick of the night.
We're flying here.
With the 4th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison Jr., wide receiver, Ohio State.
Now it gets interesting.
Yeah.
By the way, we'll talk about Marv here.
Yeah, that's pretty clear. That was pretty obvious. Marvin Harrison Jr. coming to the Arizona Cardinals. I'm excited about it. I think that's a great pickup again. You just can't be mad at that kind of a pick.
Hall of Famer have his son be drafted in the first round, and certainly tremendous influence.
Marvin Harrison Jr. Welcome to the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to the Red Sea.
My favorite memory with my dad, I would say, was at the Super Bowl in 2006. I just remember the confetti coming down.
Father-son duo, Marvin Harrison Jr.
I wasn't thinking about following his footsteps at the moment, but now being here and on my way there, so definitely a blessing. I'm finally getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think in 2016, definitely a special moment.
We love it.
And gave me a little shout out in the speech, so that was pretty nice.
Retirement was easy.
I think it's a great
for one reason. I have 2 sons, Marvin and Jet. Come home and be your coach.
Yeah, no, this is a great pickup for the Arizona Cardinals. I love it. He was a great player at Ohio State. He was definitely the #1 overall prospect, not quarterback-wise, for the past couple of years. So I think we knew that as last draft ended. We knew Marvin Harrison was going to be the first not quarterback taken off the board. He's not a real #1. In my eyes, though. No. Let me rephrase. He is a real #1. He's more of a Jamar Chase instead of a DeAndre Hopkins, Larry Fitzgerald, Calvin Johnson. You know, those big. He's not a big body wide receiver, which is something that I think would be really nice to have in Arizona. If you can, we watched what DeAndre Hopkins did. We watched what Larry Fitzgerald did with Kyler Murray. Though Larry was at the end of his career, you know, it was still a really good thing to have. Speed is going to kill for us. And I can't be mad at it at all. Can't be mad at it at all. So I'm excited about this pick. Again, he was definitely the #1 overall prospect that was not a quarterback. We'll take that every day of the week. Yeah, he's just electric. But now is when the real NFL draft starts. Now, I don't know what the next pick is. The next team is the Los Angeles Chargers, who sit at the 5 spot. If I were to guess, if I was a betting man, which I am, is going to be Malik Neighbors. They need a wide receiver after the losses of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen this offseason. The only real receiver on their roster is Quentin Johnston, and he was inconsistent at best last year. So, not anything we love for sure. Not anything we love, but it's yeah. I think it has to be Malik Neighbors now that Marvin Harrison Jr. is off the pick, and I think that's another reason why the Arizona Cardinals did not trade our pick is because we were so high on Marvin Harrison. We knew he was not getting past the Chargers. So even if we did trade to a quarterback needy team, maybe somebody who did want J.J. McCarthy, no, Marvin Harrison is that guy. He is that guy. And so I'm really excited about Marvin Harrison Jr. coming to the Arizona Cardinals. And again, yes, the Chargers are now on the clock. I think they take Malik Neighbors. Maybe they like the idea of Romeo Odunze a little bit better. And maybe they surprise everybody. Maybe they go with the best available, best prospect, which I believe left is Brock Bowers. But I don't know. So far, just to recap this draft, we've got number 1, Caleb Williams. Number 2, Jayden Daniels to the Commanders. Number 3, New England Patriots take Drake May from North Carolina. And now number 4, Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Arizona Cardinals. I'm a big fan of the Cardinals, big fan of this pick. I think it was the right choice, for sure. And I think even if we were higher in the draft, we would have taken Marvin Harrison. We probably would have traded down to get Marvin Harrison. But I can't be mad at the 4-13 Cardinals picking up an elite weapon for Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. Now because we really don't have a receiver on our roster either. With losing Marquise Hollywood Brown, with losing Rondale Moore, with losing we have Greg Dortch. That's something, I guess. But no, Marvin Harrison is the right pickup here. Again, please join the stream. I love it if you do. And if you are here and you can hear my voice, actually, comment, bro. Comment your favorite team, your favorite player, who you want in this draft. Tell me. I just want to talk some football, man. That's really why I did this stream. It wasn't because I wanted to talk to my phone all day. It's actually giving me a headache. So, because I was concussed. Am concussed. I hurt. So hopefully I can get some some viewers in here, and we can just talk some football. If not, this is going to be a very short-lived stream, if I'm being honest. But I appreciate those who have been here. My boy Curso, Jayden, thank you, man, for joining. Again, we're just here. We're here for the NFL draft. We're here to talk football. I'd love to do that. But I'm just going to keep ripping some packs and Madden, I suppose, because I'm out of words to say right now. So we'll go back to Madden as I get a drink and eat some Twizzlers or some crap and wait for the Chargers pick to be announced.
Catch all your favorite off-season content on NFL Plus Premium. Stream exclusive off-season coverage from the NFL Draft, free agency, and more. Relive the biggest plays from the season with full and condensed game replays. Stay connected through the offseason with 24/7 football news and coverage on NFL Network. Don't miss any of the offseason action. Access NFL Plus Premium today on the NFL app.
Welcome to College Game Day, built by the Home Depot. Our coverage of the 2024 NFL Draft from beautiful downtown Detroit, Cadillac Square, more than 150,000. We are at capacity at the draft headquarters. Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. From their first step on the field to their first step on this stage, these players have thrived, and Goodyear is more driven. Now, there was a lot of talk in the last few days about the potential for trades. But one thing to remind people of, there was big trade last year that allowed the Carolina Panthers to take Bryce Young, the quarterback out of Alabama. They didn't anticipate that would mean that they gave up the #1 overall pick the next year, which Chicago used to take Caleb Williams. Some have speculated that has made teams a little more reluctant to make these big deals early in the draft, with the Chargers sitting here with Jim Harbaugh as their new head coach.
Well, unless somebody wants to come up for a significant player, and obviously the premium position is always quarterback, it's really harder to trade back in the draft than people think. I've sat in them draft rooms, and there was many times where we wanted to go back, and we could never go back. You can go up if you want to pay for it, but it was hard to go back.
And I think beyond dealing with that, I think the aspect of what direction, we all assume physicality, offensive line, make this a Jim Harbaugh type of team, makes this pick pretty exciting.
You know, they've got a great offensive lineman, Rashawn Slater, at left tackle. Let's see what they do. Commissioner Goodell is there. The Chargers have made their pick.
With the fifth pick in the